everyone, welcome back to another trading session. Today's session we will take some trades and hopefully we will hit 50k. This is going to be my first trade. Let's go. I go 2 trades on this one. We have same opportunity on this one as well, and these 2 trades are basically the same. Both of them are doji break. If you look in both of them, we're breaking a doji. Breaking a doji can give us a retracement if we have other valid reasons to take that trade. In this case, we are in a supply area. Generally, this is a seller's area. That's another confirmation for me to take this trade. And about this one, we still have the same reason. This is the beauty of this market. Sometimes, like look at this, we have same setup in 2 different pairs, right? The only difference is that this one is not a fresh supply, but this one is a fresh supply. So if this was also fresh, it would be a winning trade. So basically, we will win these 2 trades and we will lose those 2 trades. And that's totally explainable because look at this. This supply area has touched 2 times before, and now there's not enough sellers right here, and taking this trade is a risk that I took and it was a losing trade. But for this one, this is a doji break and the supply is fresh. This is the first time price coming to this supply area. So you can clearly see that how important it is to consider only the fresh supply and demand. In this case, we have fresh demand, fresh supply. Market will switch between supply and demand, and we need to go with the market's direction. All right, let's just go to the next. All right, I think let me mark this. Okay, I will take a trade if the price comes to this zone, and then I will explain why did I take this. All right, I'm taking this buy right here. Let's go. This is also a margin of safety. This is a trend line, QM area. And if you look at the past 50 candles, you wouldn't see more than 3 consecutive red candles. So this is also a market sequence. We entered with margin of safety. We have gap down and the price is closing on a QM buying zone. So this is a confirmation for me to take this buy. If it was closing on the round number, it would be even better. But I entered with margin of safety on a common point of rejection. Right, I entered somewhere here. So basically for this trade, we have multiple reasons. One of them was, if you look at the previous movement of the chart, you can see 1, 1, 1 single candles, and then we have consecutive 3, again 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, again consecutive 3 candles, basically similar to the previous time. We can expect a green candle after that. It's only expectation when it comes to market sequence. It's only a confirmation, okay? Then we consider the gap down as another reason. So market sequence, gap down, closing on a QM area. So QMs create buying zone for us. This is the QM buy. It's closing exactly on the buying zone. So it's another confirmation that the buyers may take the lead here. And common point of rejection as another reason. And in general, market structure, it's ranging. We're not going against the trend, okay? So that was a good trade. I'll keep looking. All right, we're about to break this doji from downside. I might consider this buy right here after this candle. We have a decision point, potential decision point right here as well. Okay, so we have good setups in today's chart. All right, it didn't break the doji, so no opportunity on that one. All right, I think I will take this trade. All right, the zone is right here. If the price comes to this zone, I will enter. Come on. One more push. I'm waiting for it to come to the zone. There we go. I go 2 trades exactly on the zone and I'm waiting for a rejection. See, what is this movement? I was expecting the price to reject right away, but it went all the way. Let me see, maybe we have a better entry up there. I don't know. Anyways, nice rejection. And this was a decision point trade. Did you see that? We also had the gap up in the favor of sellers on this start of this candle. So in general, expectation for this candle could be a red one. I will mark this area. Okay. See, market had used to respect to this area pretty well, right? And then the breakout happened here. And this force, you see, in this huge candle with the sellers, creates this supply area, which basically it's a decision point for market to this for this breakout. And if I mark the supply zone, this is how we mark the supply zone. And if I go inside the zone, we will see smaller supply area right at the middle of this, basically inside of that. And then I mark the zone like that. And once the price reached to this zone, I enter the trade. For some reason, it went all the way up. I don't know why, but I was expecting this kind of rejection without going that much high. Anyways, it was a good trade. I will keep looking for another opportunity. Oh, it didn't. This one didn't come to our entry. This was basically a fair value gap, order block, and entry inside. Let me see. Yeah, it was a good valid one. Look at this. How beautiful market moves, man. Look at this. Same setup right here. See how nicely it reacted. And then it had to. I don't know why it's rejected from here. I thought it will go inside and then it will give us this opportunity and then drop. But for some reason it didn't happen. That's fine. Also, while I'm looking for a trade, I just want to notify everyone that a new video is added to the mentorship syllabus, which is fair value gap and order blocks. Look at this. The doji break happened here, but since the candle started with a gap up, it made this an invalid trade for doji. All right. We have a nice uptrend. Market is clearly going up, and now it's trying to do this retracement like before. So there's some potentials that we can start another upward movement. If I want to trust this price range, I can take a buy for the next candle if we have a gap down or something. Common point of rejection respected pretty good. We have gap up instead of gap down, which not interested in this one, but the trade we could take would be on this one, common point of rejection, and it's perfectly lining up with the price channel. If you look, this area is the intersection, common point of rejection and price channels overall trend. We have same for the sellers, which we missed already, but it's a bit risky because price will try to move like this. All right. Let me see. I think this is a good opportunity. Okay. Let's go. This is a good one. Yes. I mean, all right. So this is a lower time frames. That was a winning trade. This is a lower time frame demand area for me. And if I go to the higher time frame, you will see that this spike right here is coming from this area. So if you look at this market in a logical way, price has been moving this way, right? Moving this way in a weird way, right? And then all of a sudden we see a crazy spike, and this should wonder you that where it's coming from, what is causing this spike, right? So some new buyers should be in the market right here. So new forces in the market cause this kind of spikes, and they will have some unfilled orders inside of them when they decide to break. Of course, there'll be some unfilled orders inside of these kind of demand areas. If I mark the demand area, I will try to go to the lower time frame and find those fresh supplies, which usually the unfilled orders are in. Look, this is exactly lined up with 15-second fresh demand. So it should indicate some movement, indicate something for us, right? And once the price comes to this area, the unfilled orders get triggered and it rejects like crazy. Okay. I think I'm just going to stop right here. I hope you enjoyed. Do not forget to join the Telegram channel. There's a free competition with preparation courses for free for participants. Thank you for watching and peace out.